Hi everyone, this is Eric. Welcome to another episode of Oh, Go On Then, You're Amongst Friends. Today I introduce you to my friend Dawn, and she and I were out on the Riverwalk on a sunny spring afternoon, talking about many important topics, like the length of her arms, or that at her 7th birthday party, the person that was juggling for everybody actually was on the list of America's Most Wanted, and also that if the Kardashians only knew Dawn, they would be friends with her. One story that stuck out to me was the time that she thought she was going to die, and she said, "God, if I survive, I will believe in you." So that is something that she's held on to for more than half her life now. So I'm very thankful that Dawn spoke with me and answered all my questions and made me laugh throughout. So let's begin.
Is it too bright? Do we need sunglasses?
Should I just do that, or should I do it under my shirt?
Is that what I should do?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a weird. Just take your shirt off. We'll do it.
Put it on my nipple.
We'll
There.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it filming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi everybody. Welcome to another episode of Oh, Go On Then. And I'm here with my friend Dawn.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
All right, so the format, as I may have mentioned a little bit before, maybe not as thorough as I should have, is there are 15 questions.
Yeah.
And the 16th question is that you can ask me anything.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because I feel like most interviewers get off the hook. So I'll just go one after the other.
Okay.
That's how questions go.
Sounds great.
All right, the first question is red or blue?
Blue.
Why?
It's the best color. Obviously.
You're wearing it.
I'm wearing it.
Have you always worn blue?
It's always been my favorite color. It's like, reminds me of the ocean.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you grew up in Hawaii.
Hawaii, California.
Yeah. You got blue eyes.
Yes. I love blue.
That's a good start. Next question. Do you fold or scrunch your toilet paper?
Scrunch. Scrunch. And apparently I use way too much.
What is way too much?
I don't know.
Who decides what's...
I guess, I don't know. Well, Francisco says that, first of all, he thinks that I don't wipe right because my hands are so, like my arms are so short, and says I can't reach, which is not true. I can. And I scrunch because just in case I don't want to get anything on my hands.
Are your arms short?
They are short.
I never noticed. I'm sure
Well,
it works out.
he says you're supposed to wipe from behind, but I do the opposite way. But
Really?
I don't know. I don't want to get gross.
You've had that discussion before.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't sure that if everybody's had this discussion before.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not one way to wipe. So,
Okay.
But I use a lot of toilet paper. I don't know.
And you scrunch.
And I definitely scrunch.
Around. You go how far up the arm?
Pretty far. Okay.
Big spoon or little spoon?
Like cuddling or
I don't
eating?
know. I don't know. You choose. It's an open-ended.
A little spoon. And I love tiny spoons. Like little wooden spoons.
Okay.
Because I'm a baker, so I just have like little salt dishes with tiny spoons. Yeah.
Really?
Little.
Only wooden ones. What about metal ones?
Yeah, metal ones, all kinds. And it's very bright.
That's a good answer.
Hi.
I'm glad that you did the actual spoons.
Are most people like, oh, I
think-
like being the little spoon. It
Yeah.
makes me feel so skinny and no, eating spoons always.
Wooden ones. Question number 4. What makes you laugh?
You make me laugh.
Go on then.
You've always made me laugh. 16 years
Has it been that
and
long?
counting.
Oh my gosh. No, it's early. It's
High school. I'm 34. I've known you since I was 16.
oh my
It's
gosh.
crazy. And you were the same height.
I grew like 6 inches in 1 year. Not wild.
Yikes.
So what is it about, I guess me, but in general, that makes you laugh?
I love humor. I love like dirty humor or just, I don't know, people making jokes about things. It makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, It's been a while.
I rarely laugh.
No, that's not true. Yeah, and memes. I love memes. Those make me laugh. Like, I have certain friends that, or like you do also, like send me just memes about anything that's about being lazy or murder or Tiger King. I don't know. It's just all funny.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Next question. What was your first happy memory as a child?
My first happy memory?
You could go take that in any direction. Maybe your first terrible memory.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. My first happy memory. I don't know. We have all these my mom sent me all these home videos of our family like when I was little, and we were watching them, and like every video it's like my family having like so much fun together, and then there's Dawn like over here just like angry and not a part of the group. That's just how it's always been.
So that's a pretty good memory.
Well, I can't think of like a specific, but I remember just being a kid and like I was friends with everybody. I had a lot of friends and I was always getting dirty and always playing hide and seek. So I feel like, I don't know, always barefoot. We lived in Hawaii for a little bit, so just being at the beach, barefoot, picking coffee.
Really?
I had a lot of good memories. I can't think of a specific.
That sounds really nice. Should I interview him next?
He has a huge knife.
No way.
Look at that. It's attached to his belt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Yes. It's a good sound system.
Is that the guy sitting there with his kid?
Is it? No. No, it's the guy riding his bike.
With a knife?
Yes.
Okay,
Very
next
large
question.
knife. I wish I could think of something specific.
That's pretty good. I can just envision you in Hawaii, barefoot, dirty, picking coffee.
Yeah.
Sounds like you were like homeless living in the coffee groves.
Yeah. We had this guy that lived on the farm. It's like in the jungle in Kona. And this guy that lived on the farm, he juggled for one of my birthdays, maybe like my 7th birthday. And he did like juggling, and I thought he was so cool. He was the best. And I remember like hanging out with him, and he'd like roll cigarettes or whatever it was. And I always remember having so much fun with him, and he'd push me on the tire swing, and then he just like disappeared. And it was like years later that my parents said that he was on America's Most Wanted for like drug dealing.
What?
Yeah. Jeremy. I don't know his last name.
Jeremy. But he's like, for a period of time, he was kind of like a family man.
Yeah. But I've always been like, I love the odd man.
Yeah, kind of misfits.
The underdog.
Mm-hmm. The one that's in the family video in the corner.
Yeah. Love her.
Poor Jeremy. I wonder where he's at.
Jail or dead. I don't know.
That probably wasn't a cigarette that was rolling.
Probably not. I have a picture of him juggling at my birthday.
Really? Maybe America's Most Wanted needed that. Maybe they're looking for pictures.
Yeah.
Next question. Question 6. Does the universe know you exist? And the second part of that question is, what does it think of you? So does the universe, whatever you want to, does it know
like
you're
God
here?
or like
Gods,
Mother Earth?
Mother Earth,
Any of
spirits. The universe could be God. It could be anything.
Okay, what's the first part of the question? I can't do two-parters.
Oh,
Does it know I exist?
Does the universe know you
Yes,
exist?
for sure.
Really?
And it's trying to get me out.
What do you mean trying to get
Just
you
kidding. Yes, it does know that I exist.
Okay. What does it think about you?
I think it understands me the most.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Like understands your thoughts and things?
Well, I don't know, I'm just me. So when everybody else doesn't understand me or I'm misunderstood, it's like I can always feel grounded when I'm by the river or at the ocean or out in nature.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not crying. It's just so bright. I should have brought my sunglasses.
Do you want to switch sides?
No.
All right.
I have my pants pulled up real high so there's no like muffin top. So if I move,
Me too.
I might spill out.
Stay there.
Just saying.
Um,
I'm drinking my oat coffee.
yeah.
It's like $20 at the co-op.
My Health Aid kombucha is pretty good. Ginger lemon.
Sounds good.
It says follow your gut. Next
And
question.
you are.
I am. What group or cause are you passionate about making life a little bit better for?
About making their life better?
Sure. Unless you're super selfish and you just point to... I'm kidding. Yeah, like you want to like make their life a little bit better. I know that you teach kids how to bake bread. That sounds very nice of you.
I always loved the underdog.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I could be better about volunteering. So it's like, I do care about the less fortunate, but I don't really do anything to make their life better. But I'd like to.
Okay. Well, just shelve that for a second. What is a group, like which underdog?
Like, I don't know, like youth, troubled youth, kids that don't have families, homeless. I did like homeless ministry stuff in high school. We'd go to the homeless shelter and like hang out, cook food. I always felt like at home.
Really? Were some of the other volunteers were like feeding you food?
They're like, are you part of the group or? Okay. Yeah. People like having hard times.
Yeah. There's nothing better than doing interviews in public. We're 3 feet apart, right?
Definitely, yeah.
I like the underdog. You really care about them.
Yeah. I also love whales.
Are they the underdog?
I love like sea life, animals. So like the sea shepherds, I've always wanted to like, did I ever tell you that? I always wanted to like go with the sea shepherds who are like animal rights activists and like be one of the vegan chefs on their boat.
What?
Yes.
Stop it.
And they were like on whale wars, like trying to stop whales from getting poached.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they have vegan chefs on their ship?
Yeah. Because they cook for the staff.
That's amazing.
I have one of their hoodies bought to support them.
Where are they based in? Are they global?
Like Friday Harbor.
No way.
Yeah, is their like headquarters, but they're all over the world, everywhere.
So saving whales through this kind of...
Homeless kids and whales.
Mhm.
And if we could combine the two, it'd be amazing.
I mean, if there were an orphan whale out of its pod, you could find it.
Willie.
You could find it. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing to be a chef.
I know.
For the Sea Shepherds.
Yeah,
Apply.
I will.
Call up the wedding.
It's like $30 to apply.
They charge you to apply?
Well,
It's
it's like
a
supporting
university?
them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I will. I mean, it's
Can you imagine?
whatever. I'd rather give
Do it
to
for a
them
season.
than to church or something.
They'll use the money
Edit
better.
that out.
No. What are 2 positive adjectives to describe yourself?
What's an adjective?
Ooh,
I don't
need to
know.
change that.
I
What are
have
2 positive words?
not been in school for like 30 years.
What is a positive word to describe yourself?
Genuine? No, that's a stupid word. Like real?
Why
Is that an adjective?
Yeah. Why is genuine a stupid word?
Because it just sounds cliche.
Mm.
I always want to be different.
Mm.
Let me think of a German word. I don't know. Yeah.
Real. Why? What is real? mean?
Real. I just don't bullshit. I always say what I want to say, and maybe that's why there's always controversy in my relationships, because I don't hold back and I don't think before I talk.
Uh-huh. I think that it'll show like what's important to you.
Yeah.
To be very real.
Yeah. Candid.
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah. Very candid. Yeah, I'm just me. I'm different. So,
Do you appreciate candidness in other people as well? Do you recognize when another person
yes.
is being candid with you?
I like people that are like forward and speak their mind. I don't like when people are overly like that, where it can be fake or look like they're trying to get attention.
Yeah, I
don't
get
know.
that.
I love the Kardashians. I feel like
Elaborate.
I
They're
it's
not
so
fake at all.
stupid, but I feel like if I knew them, they would love me and we would be friends. They just say what they want to say, and even if they say something stupid, it's like nobody, like, they don't care. They have so much money.
They're probably gonna watch this.
I
and
hope so.
They're gonna watch and be like, I want to meet Dawn.
Yes. I've always thought that I could be friends with the Kardashians. Yeah. Just, it's like people that are powerful, that like hold their power and just, they don't care what anybody else thinks. I
Yeah.
want to be like that.
Okay. I feel like you kind of are.
Yeah, but I often get, I don't know, I care what people think sometimes.
You're the Kardashian in my life.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What would my Kardashian name be?
Ooh, oh my gosh. Would it kind of be with your Dawn, like?
No, it would be a K name. Kylie, Chloe, Kim.
I don't watch the Kardashians.
Ugh, you should. It's so good. It's so entertaining.
Really?
Carmen Kardashian.
I could see it with a K.
Yeah.
I only know C Carmen's.
Yeah, Carmen with a K.
That's got a lot of attitude in it.
What was the question?
2 positive words.
Adjectives. Okay, that's enough words.
Yep. Number 9. What is an event where you thought life would end and then it moved on?
Yesterday.
This is a recent
Mother's
history.
Day. Oh, the day before yesterday.
Mother's Day.
Where I thought my life would end, or just
No, well,
like...
in 2 questions is, have you ever thought you're going to die? So that is question 11. Question 9 is when did you think life would end? Like, it's kind of the end of the world.
Oh, like the Jehovah's Witness?
I don't know. I need to read.
Y2K.
Why was
Just read the first part again.
what is an event where you thought life would end?
Or thought life would end. ... No,
Then moved
let
on.
me answer and then read the second question part. Where I thought life would end. Probably now. There's a virus going around. Everyone's freaking out. Everybody has a mask on. Goodwill is closed. Like, I can't even go thrift shopping.
Yeah.
TJ Maxx is closed. You know.
I know. Like, cafes are closed. I had to go to the bathroom the other day and I couldn't go into Starbucks to go to the bathroom. I went outside of it.
In the bush.
Yeah, in the bushes.
I mean, I don't really think that it's going to end, but, you know, it's a little scary. I don't know. I've never really thought that, like, I've never really come close to dying.
That's question 11. Wait for that.
Oh, sorry. I thought
Like,
that was the
here's
question.
an example. The first time I had a beer and my parents found out, I thought I got in my car and drove until
It just
they called
came to me when
Yeah.
you said that. Okay. High school. I think I was a senior. I was already, like, doing really bad stuff, and I was friends with all the kids that were in juvie and, like, in and out of jail.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? And I was,
Yes.
like, such an advocate for the underdog.
Yes, you were.
And I think I skipped class, and I was hanging out with Ben Larenko.
Oh my gosh.
And
I hope he's well.
got detention, and I remember I got caught skipping class, and I remember, like, going into the bathroom, and in that moment, it's like I literally wanted to die, like 100%, because I knew I was going to be in so much trouble, like, for skipping a class.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I do not miss being a teenager. So yeah, moments like that where it's like, the other one was when I think I was in 8th grade, And there was this girl that like we'd been best friends, Jenny Bolin, and we also would fight a lot, and it was one of those times where we like hated each other. So I drew a cartoon caricature in the Paint app on the computer, on the PC. And I drew a picture of her and wrote like, "I'm a whore." And like, I don't know, "I'm a slut." Literally, I'm like 12
At
years
school?
old. Yes, and printed it out and handed it out. And then someone was like, "Don did it." And then nothing worse. My dad having to like say, "What is this? What does this mean? I'm a slut?" And I was like, I want to fucking die.
That's pretty bad.
That was bad. Ugh, I always wanted to die when I was that age. I was always doing bad stuff like that and getting caught, and it was just mortifying. Oh, one more. Nobody knows this. My older brother Drew, he graduated high school, and for like a graduation gift, my parents gave him 5 crisp $20 bills, like framed.
Okay.
And it said "break in case of emergency," and it's for like college. And he's super frugal, would never use it for anything. So it's just sitting in a box in his room, and he hadn't left for college or something, and it's just there forever. And so like I snuck into his room, like took the 20s out from the glass, like put it back, and like spent it on candy. And then my mom at one point said, "Did you take the 20s from Drew's picture frame?" "No, what are you talking about? I don't know." "What? What's a 20 even look like?" Total
Really?
narcissistic gaslighter. And then I freak out. So I knew my dad kept 20s in his like office desk drawer, and he had like a hidden key to open. So I sneak into his room, find the key, I unlock. He's got an envelope full of 20s. So I take the 20s, 5 20s, lock it back up. Well, they're different 20s because it was like when the brand new 20 came out or something. So I had to go to the bank during school and exchange them for crisp $20 bills. Go home, sneak the 20s back into the picture frame. Got away with it.
No. Wait, did they
I've
not?
never told that story to
Did they
anybody.
not pull it out and be like, "Oh my gosh, they're actually still there"?
I think they obviously knew that it was me, but it was like my family was so awkward. They just rather would not have to talk to me. What's the second part of the question?
It's just and then moved on. But how can I rephrase that question? What is an event where you thought life would end?
No, that's fine. Was there a time in your life where you thought life would end?
But then like later
Maybe
on,
not physically, but like in your mind, like
Oh,
my
yeah,
life
yeah.
is over.
Yeah. Those are 3 really good
Is there a
stories.
time in your life where you thought my life is over? ... What's the next? Did I answer it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 10.
That's so crazy. I did some crazy shit.
Those are amazing stories.
I'm having serious karma with my stepchild because of this.
Now, well, it'll allow you to like be a little bit more gracious with her.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Number 10. Love and suffering are said to be our greatest teachers. What has each taught you?
Love and suffering. I feel like, a little bit of what I was talking to you about before, of like being single versus being in a committed relationship. And like before, I was so sad and so depressed. But now, I never really experienced like true love. So being with someone and experiencing that, like the contrast, I think it's made me appreciate like the suffering. Really, I'm white. I've never suffered. So I grew up really privileged, and I mean, kind of privileged, I guess, compared, but being able to appreciate the times where I've suffered or had a very hard time or depressed or whatever. So, yeah, and experiencing love, I mean, it's teaching me to love myself, take it seriously, you know, in order for me to love my partner and his children. And yeah, it's taught me a lot. I don't know.
Wow. Has it taught you something about you and how you receive love and how you give
That
love?
I'm crazy. I'm fucking crazy. Can I swear?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little too late to ask, but yes, you can.
You can edit it out. It's just bleep, bleep. What was the question? Sorry.
What has each taught you? So my question about love is what has it taught you about you now? And how you receive love, how you give love.
Oh my God.
Dog over there.
What is making that noise? What's it taught me about me? I have to wait for him to pass. I can't.
Don't look at the dog.
Um,
It's like literally choking.
It's taught me that I am actually a really caring person, and I feel very deeply, and I'm very sensitive. Because before I was in a relationship, I was very tough exterior. I mean, I still am, so it's like a battle every day. So it's teaching me to be more vulnerable, that it's okay, and that people want to love me and show me love.
Wow. That's profound.
Profound.
It's profound. I need to see if this is recording stuff.
It's like not filming
imagine?
any of it. Every time
You'd
I
walk
tried
away.
to film it, yeah, I'd be like, I'm not doing this again.
This is a lighter question.
Okay.
Have you ever thought you're going to die?
What? You've already asked me
No,
that.
that was the end.
It's
Remember, that
the
was
same
9.
question.
No, but like literally die. Have you thought
Ugh.
like, have you been in like a situation where you thought, oh my gosh, I'm actually going to die? It is a similar question.
I was on LSD when I was like 14, and I remember being with all these people that I didn't know very well, and we're like walking around downtown Eugene, Oregon, hours and hours. I was supposed to be at a friend's house for a sleepover, and we did acid and then like drank, and and I just remember like in my head I was just like, didn't know where I was. I am so something so bad could have happened to me, but I literally was protected. I don't even know how. God. It was God. Yeah.
14.
14.
Did you trust the people? Did you feel like safe with them?
No.
Also, like, who drinks on LSD? That's a bit intense.
We were at this like drug house. I don't know. I was with one of my friends who I'm still friends with today. And there was a Subway sandwich shop like across from our high school. And we were friends with all the people that worked there. And like the manager of the Subway was like total drug addict. And so we were like hanging out with all of them downtown at this house. And so there were people that I like trusted because I was like around them, but all these people were bad.
I mean,
But nothing happened to me. We ended up at this weird house, and they were like playing techno music, and I just like laid on the couch, and I was, you know, you can't sleep when you're on LSD.
yeah, I don't know that, but now I do. I honestly don't have no idea.
It was crazy. It's the only time I ever did it. It was nuts. But it's like you can't control your mind. Your head is spinning, and it's just like paranoia. Everything you think about.
Oh
But
my
that's
gosh.
me. I mean, some people do it because it's so awesome, but it was crazy. Yeah.
I'm glad you survived.
I survived LSD.
What are your thoughts on cheating?
Love it. No. You asked me that the other day, and that's what I said.
I did. And what is it?
What is cheating? I've never cheated on anybody. I also never really had a boyfriend.
Besides the man you're marrying.
Besides the man I'm marrying. So I don't think I could stay with somebody that cheated on me. I don't think I'm one of those people that's like, we're going to work through it.
Yeah.
I'm already like insecure about myself, so I would always think about it like,
Oh, yeah.
they had sex.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think it's definitely bad. I'd prefer like if you're not happy in a relationship to like voice that and either say like, let's take a break or not be together.
Yeah.
Or I want to go sleep with someone else. I don't know. I think it's very, very bad.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it. Okay, next question. What is a career that you never pursued?
A career I never pursued? All of them.
Every career.
Everything.
Everything that's not a baker.
No, I'm a part-time baker. I always wanted to be like in forensics or
Really?
something related to crime, for sure. Yeah, I think about that every day.
Every day. Like scene of the crime or like pursuing them?
Ooh, I don't know. Just, I love crime. I love like solving things. So, I don't know. Maybe I could shadow someone for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Crime scene investigator, CSI.
Absolutely. Call 911 and be like, have you heard of any murders recently?
I want to be the person that's doing the polygraph tests and interviewing
Ooh.
the people.
Yeah.
Like, where were you on this night?
Mm.
And like watching their reactions.
Mhm.
That show, Lie to Me, have you seen it?
No.
He can like read people's faces and
Really?
like any slight like, or
Really?
any of that, like he can tell like when someone's lying.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I wish I could do that.
Would you have one of those really big lights and you would just put it over their face?
Yeah. All
It's
of
intense.
it. Yeah.
2 more questions.
Okay.
When you hear the siren of an ambulance, what's your first thought?
Someone's dead.
Oh, why dead? I mean,
I don't know, because I never think it's for anything like, oh, that was a bug.
right for your eye.
Literally in the jungle. Skagit. Yeah, I don't know.
They're dead.
Because it makes all the shows I watch, it's all about crime.
I almost just choked.
Everyone's dead. It's not because like, oh, someone's in cardiac arrest or someone choked on a marshmallow.
Yeah.
It's like, for sure they're dead.
Marshmallow. Okay, last question for you.
Last?
Yeah, and then you're asking me a question.
Oh gosh. Why didn't you tell me this before so that I could think of something to ask you?
Because if I did, then you would think of something difficult. I don't want a difficult question. Hold on. Last question for you. Who is, you're not listening to the question, you're thinking of,
I am.
Okay.
Okay.
who is someone who has always wanted the best for you and always cared about what you would be?
Jesus Christ.
Why? He's a superstar! In his white robes.
It's the only person that truly cares about me.
Really true. Is that your answer?
Yeah. I know there's people that care about me, but like I don't really think that I can't think of like one person at all.
Yeah.
It goes back to the universe.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the universe has always wanted the best for you
Yeah.
and always cared about what you'd be.
For sure, God.
Yeah. It's interesting to like think about people and that there isn't like one person.
Well, I don't know. Yeah. I come from a very disconnected family, so I feel like, and it's like I don't know anyone that loves unconditionally. I don't think you can love unconditionally.
When did you realize that it was God for you?
When I was tripping on acid on that couch,
Really?
I literally prayed, like, if you get me out of here safely, I will do anything.
Really?
Yeah,
That was the moment.
that was the
I had
moment.
no idea.
And right after that happened, I went and lived with my aunt and uncle for a year, and it's changed my life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So you kind of made a
pact.
pact with God. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And you survived, and then you moved in with your aunt and uncle.
Mhm.
Why did that change your life?
Well, I just was like so lost and so angry all the time, and I just was kind of left to do whatever I wanted. Like I didn't have authority. So living with them, they had 7 children of their own,
Oh my gosh.
and I had like other people to like hang out with, and they were my aunt and uncle ran a tight ship.
Did they?
Yeah, very Christian, very like structured. So I needed that. So, and also it's like they're really good people, and good people generally hang out with good people, and so everybody in their life was just good to me. So I
Wow.
wasn't hanging out with drug addicts
At Subway.
at Subway.
I-
It took me a long time to eat at Subway.
Did it?
Yeah. That's what we had for Mother's Day, though.
Is that why you?
I was always triggered. I was like, I can't go in there.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think pacts with God are fascinating.
I know. Yeah, so I lived with them for a year and love them so much. Changed my life.
Wow.
Turned it around.
Look at you now. Okay. What question do you have for me?
Just one?
Yeah. Could be anything. It's the worst part of the whole interview for me. My chest always gets so tight.
Okay,
Oh gosh.
when you picture your life,
Okay.
like 10 years from now,
Picture my life.
specifically,
10 years.
details. What does it look like?
Okay.
Who are you with? Are you in a relationship? Are you married? Do you have kids? Do you have a house? Where are you located? Like your vision in a
Okay.
brief.
Okay. I will be 42 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're so old.
Isn't that wild?
I feel like my life is over.
I'll be lucky if I
I haven't
make
done
it 10
anything.
years. Okay, that's my answer. I'm kidding.
Okay, you'll be
so
42.
I'll be 42. I will probably not be living in Europe. I'll probably be living in not Skagit County.
Ah!
I'll be living in Seattle, my guess.
You think?
I don't
I
know.
hate Seattle. It's so depressing.
There is not a city in America that I want to like.
San Francisco.
I do want
But
to live in San Francisco.
it's
I
$1
don't think
million
it's
to live there.
$10 million.
Yeah.
San Francisco and Seattle are probably my favorite cities.
Yes.
I've been to like all around America.
We know.
But
Remember that time I was like, why don't you just go back to Abu Dhabi or whatever?
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, I've actually been there.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
So
Seattle,
I'm in Seattle.
42.
I'm 42. I'm a professor, part-time professor. I don't want to be a full-time professor.
Okay.
Teaching international relations and like sociology, gender studies as well. Probably gender studies and international relations. Part-time. I want to do like extra study to become a therapist, so I can do like part-time therapy in some regard, maybe.
Finally.
I know.
I can talk to someone. Hopefully for free.
I don't know if I would
since
have a
we're
private.
friends.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if I'd have a private practice. I will be probably married. I think married. Yeah, I'll be married.
Man or woman?
That's a good question. Either.
Okay.
Either or.
Really?
Both work.
Didn't we say that, like, if we were still single,
Yeah.
we would get married? But
Yeah.
you'd already made that pact with someone else?
Oh, no. Oh. Maybe Miriam? Not sure.
Maybe I just saw that on The Office.
Yeah.
I thought it was you.
I don't know. Did we have that pact?
I'll let you know.
I don't know. Man or woman. We'll see. It's up in
Okay.
the air. It's actually, I'm kind of lucky that it's both are an option,
That's cool.
right? There's like 100% of the population.
Yeah.
So that's as up in the air as getting married at all.
But potentially getting married
Yeah.
is something you'd like?
I
Okay.
think so.
Children?
Probably 2.
Okay.
Probably 2. Gosh, I've got so much to do in 10 years. So living in America, part-time professor, 2 kids, married. Maybe I just have a podcast and maybe that's what I do full time.
Cool. Do you have
want-
a house or like a condo?
Ooh, oh, not a condo. I would be somewhere where I can see the ocean or am near the ocean.
Okay.
I can kayak.
Ballard?
I don't know if I want Seattle, to be honest.
Yeah. I
It's so
don't
nice
like
to live
Seattle.
up in the country.
Yeah.
But
Love.
it's far away from like,
Linwood? Oh, Mukilteo.
no.
On the
Edmonds.
water.
Edmonds, maybe.
Oh,
Maybe one of the
Edmonds.
San Juan Islands, to be honest.
Ah, dream.
I could live on one of the islands.
Yeah, so could I.
But I also want like an international life. I want to be able to
Yeah,
give workshops and give talks and,
Yeah.
and speak at
that's
different
cool.
places around the world.
I could see you doing that for sure.
So in terms, I'm trying to figure out like what staying in one place looks like, because for the last 10 years I've lived in a different country every year.
Yeah.
I mean, I've lived in 6 different places,
Yeah.
and that always is like restarting. So I
Right.
think that that's kind of my norm.
I feel like I did the same thing. I traveled a lot after high school for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And I was everywhere. And now it's like, I think all of us want some type of stability
Yeah.
of like having a home, but still being able to go travel and
Yeah.
see different things
I
in the
think
world.
I have a fear of settling down,
Yeah,
but
it's
maybe
scary.
I just haven't allowed it, to be honest.
Well, the perception of settling down is like boring.
Oh my gosh. I mean, life in London is so fun, but I
I
don't
know.
think I want to be there the rest of my life, you know?
No.
10 years.
That's so crazy.
I think that's it.
Cool.
Great. Thanks for being with me, Dawn.
Always.
This has been another great episode of Oh, Go On Then.
Probably the best one yet.
You're amongst friends. Oh, absolutely.
Number one.
Number 1. Thanks for being with me.
Of course. It was
Alright.
so fun.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Oh, Go On Then, You're Amongst Friends. All of the podcasts are made possible thanks to the generosity of our online community of supporters, who I see as the friends who listen along. I love that. I love that the podcasts begin with you, the listener. You can visit ogoonthen.com to learn more about the podcast and maybe consider supporting the creation of new episodes. You'll find the link to ogoonthen.com in the show notes below. To all of you who listen and have been so encouraging, thank you, thank you, thank you. Could not do this without you. And I look forward to our next episode together.